Okay. I haven't recorded a video in a really long time, and I really haven't used this camera before. So, I look a hot ass mess. I know. I'm aware, and just gonna roll with it. As many of you know, even if you don't know, you can clearly tell now. I've definitely been struggling with weight issues for the past 10 years, but it's really gotten dire the past, I'd say, 2 years. Reason, I guess, is mainly depression. And 2 years ago, I had an emergency gallbladder removal surgery that kept me in the hospital for a week due to infection and bleeding out from God knows where. They never found out where or why. Just transfusions and some iron pills, and pumped me full of antibiotics, and I never really fully recovered after that. I noticed a lot of issues with stamina. I couldn't, sit for very long because the center incision area would be really tight and painful and just really uncomfortable. To this day, I can't sit up for very long. I have to take a lay down quite often. For the first week, I had a popping, stinging feeling in my left leg that I still get every once in a while now. Of course, if you've ever had your gallbladder removed, you know about dumping syndrome. It's got that really, really bad, which really limits how far you go and when you eat and how you eat and everything like that. And even watching eating doesn't help all the time, if ever. So I started gaining weight more after that surgery, and for the past 2 years I've been in a pretty solid depression, and it's to the point now where I have chest pains constantly. I can't walk from the bed to the front door, which is a minute walk. If I do make that massive trip, I have to take a sit down halfway through. It's depressing. It is what it is. And it's shameful, and it's embarrassing. And me doing this video now, I feel embarrassed, but I feel it's necessary at the same time. So I'm going to push through, and hopefully this will come together and make sense, and won't just be me rambling fatly to you. But not 6 months after I had my gallbladder removed, I had to have my appendix removed. Now, to think that neither of them are linked is silly, and to think that neither of them are linked to how I ate and how I currently eat would be silly and ridiculous. And I've tried diets, I've done exercise, I've done this, I've done that, and none of it works. And I'm at the point now where I feel like if I don't get it under control, I probably won't see 30. And that's just where I'm at. So I started a GoFundMe account to try and raise the money to go to the structure house in North Carolina. And so far, it's been very minimal, but I have made some progress in raising money. I really feel like it's going to be what I need to do to get this completely under control. And it's a desperate situation. And, when people think of, eating disorders, they think of anorexia or something like that. There's another side to eating disorders, and, this is what it is. It's being addicted to food. If I'm sad or depressed, which is 90% of the time, I eat to make it feel better. And in the very initial moments, it feels great, but then you get that shame, then you feel guilty and shamed, so you don't eat around people. you hide off by yourself, and if people are around, you'll sneak off, duck off. I have ate honey on the toilet, and I am not ashamed to say that I've done that. You know, it's just as bad as a drug addiction or anything else like that. And people don't, you know, think of it like that. They think, oh, you're just fat and lazy, and just get off your ass and it'll be fine. Well, it's not always that simple. So I'm wanting to, I guess the whole purpose of this rambling nonsense bullshit was to say that I'm wanting to document the next however long what I'm going through, what I'm thinking, a little bit of my backstory, things like that, and hopefully meet some like-minded people that could give some good advice. Reach out to people who are going through the same situation and feel kind of like I do, but you know, it's kind of hoeing it alone, if you will. So just keep looking to this channel for more videos, I guess.